effect down the wing. Reds 8 and 9 now collapse to sit in behind Reds 2 and 3 to form the shape of one of the most iconic aircraft in history. In from the left hand side, this is Concorde.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
On the left hand side of that centre stem is Red 3 Flight Attendant Andrew McEwen, known as Macca. Macca is also in his first year in the team. He flew the AV-8B, which was a Harrier variant, when he was on exchange with the United States Marine Corps, before then coming back to the UK and joining the world famous 617 Dam Buster Squadron based at RAF Red Norfolk, where he flew the Royal Air Force latest 5th generation fighter, the F-35B Lightning II. On the right hand side is Red 4. He's working extremely hard, having to look all through the formation at Red 1, because we take all our formation references from Red 1 and not necessarily the airplane that's immediately on the inside of you. Red 4 is and to represent that capability in from the front in a shape representing the spacecraft. This is Apollo. And 9 now split left and right. Red 6 and 7 also split towards the rear as Red 1 continues to bring them around to the left hand side. Another great fantastic photo opportunity. Get your cameras ready for the colourful Big Vixen.
Oh yeah, it's going to come back round. Right, turn. Turn. Oh yeah.
Making the smoke colours burn a lot more brightly. In addition, it disturbs the airflow outside the back of the aeroplane, and that makes the smoke billow a lot more fuller. And we use that technique in certain manoeuvres throughout the display to enhance those manoeuvres.
Right, so there's a big American plane coming right now.
Red 1 continues to bring them around to our right hand side. You'll say 6 and 7. Them are the engineers, the logisticians, the public relations, the administrators, and they are known as the Blues due to the colour of their blue flying coverall. And there are a number of Blues here today at the public relations tent, so please pop along, have a word with them, find out about their roles and their careers in the Royal Air Force, and of course on the Red Arrows. On the beach today, filming the display for safety and debriefing purposes. You now see the team have once again joined back up into our Diamond 9. This will be your last opportunity to get that iconic picture of us in our Diamond 9 before we start the second half of the show, which of course is the more dynamic, heart-pumping, jaw-dropping part of the show. But once again, in from the left, in the Diamond 9, it's the 2025 Red Arrows.
Yeah!
As we go into the second half of the show, we start in the same way as last year because it proved so popular. This is the 5-4 split.
Yeah! 5-4.
And in the second half of the show, we operate in two distinct sections. Off to our left-hand side is Reds 1 through to 5, known as Enid, named after Enid Blyton's famous 5. Off to the right is 6, 7, 8 and 9, known as Hannah, named after school leader Ray Hannah, one of the first members of the Red Arrows. He's the only team leader to lead the team for 4 years. He took the team from a 7 to a 9 and formed our world famous Diamond 9. the display. Red 4 starts to make his way in, sit behind Red 1 as Red 5 sits in trail on Enid.
I know.
The smoke in Enid. Number 5 is Flight Lieutenant Dustin Wells, known as Dusty. Dusty is in his second year at the team. He's originally from Zimbabwe. He's a former Typhoon pilot with 11 Squadron. He's an instructor on 29 Squadron and also a test pilot on 41 Squadron, all based at RAF Typhoon in Lincolnshire. As Enid leads to our right hand side, look directly to your front. You can see the nose lights in the distance of Hannah. Reds 8 to 9 smoking red and blue around synchro. Get your cameras ready for the Hannah break.
Yeah, come on.
Red 6 and 8 to our left hand side. Red 7 and 9 to our right hand side. Hannah and the synchro pair are led by the synchro leader. That's Red 6 to our left, smoking white. That's squad leader Tom Hansford. Tom is in his third and final year on the team. A former Typhoon pilot, former qualified weapons instructor on the Typhoon, which means that he was used to teach.
Oh yeah, there goes
Reds 8 and 9 go up and down in the roll formations. Reds 6 and 7 perform a 4-point aileron roll. Pull go is the call from Red 6 to our right as Red 7 is Red 9 as he performs the goose. Red 9 climbing high, smoking blue, Flight Lieutenant Ali Sutton. While he's in his third year on the team, he's a former Typhoon Tornado pilot and former qualified flying instructor on the Hawk T-Mark 2. As Enid leads to our left hand side, look directly to your front. So once again, you're looking for the nose lights of the synchro pair. Once again, a fantastic photo opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Get your cameras ready. The smoke comes on. They pull apart for the world famous synchro heart. In from the top right hand side is Red 8 as he spears the heart. Red 8 is Flight Lieutenant Rich Walker, an extremely experienced pilot, having flown Harrier, Typhoon and been a qualified flying instructor on the Hawk T-Mark 2.
It's a big car.
Let's give the synchro pair and Red 8 a massive round of applause. The wonderful red hearts in the skies of air. But the show's not over. Keep your eye on the synchro pair as they turn back towards the display line. Each aircraft will now dive down to 100 feet. That close speed. As the synchro pair move to our rear, up to your left hand side, you've got Enid. The motto of the Red Arrows is a clap, and that means excellence, and it means every single member of the Red Arrows, whether you've been on the team 4 days or 4 years, it's striving for excellence. Each aircraft now pulling hard up to 6 G. That means everything about them is weighed 6 times heavier than what you and I are as we stand on the side of the promenade. Red 7 on the right, smoky blue. They change blue to red, red to blue. Red 7 on the left hand side, keeping an eye on Red 6, making sure he creates that missed distance as they complete
这有一个板子，就海边就有一个板子，然后我们就在这边上。
Another great opportunity to see that famous red, white and blue. That is only capable due to the smoke pod under the belly of the aeroplane. That smoke pod is capable of producing approximately 5 minutes of white smoke, 1 minute of red smoke and 1 minute of environmentally friendly aviation fuel in the smoke pod. Reds 2, 3, 4 and 5 now move up alongside Red 1. Looking 90 degrees along their shoulder line, pulling up to 4G. The smoke comes on from the right in the Tango. Keep looking to your left, looking to your right. You've got Reds 6 and 9 to the left hand side, Reds 7 and 8 to the right hand side for the first of our newest manoeuvres for 2025. Reds 6 and 9 roll inverted for the chainsaw. Inverted for approximately 30 seconds. They're working extremely hard against that negative G. All the blood rushing to their head. Conversely, they now roll the correct way up. They apply positive G. All the blood in the head now rushing towards their feet. They're working hard against that G pants that they wear in the cockpit. Keeping an eye on Reds 7 and 8 as they complete the chainsaw. In from the left hand side, once again, Enid run back to the display line. 2 and 3 roll goes, 2 and 3 roll to the outside. Clear go as Reds 4 and 5 roll to the outside in one of the hardest manoeuvres for our new pilots to master each year. This is the roll box of the synchro pair in the second of our new manoeuvres. This is the Tempest. Once again, Red 6 and 8 to our left hand side, Reds 7 and 9 to our right hand side. The synchro pair pull up to approximately 1,000 to 1,500 feet. Now turn hard back towards the display line for their final manoeuvre of the show. Once again, 100 feet, close speed, 900 miles per hour. Each aircraft will form a bar roll, cross in the middle, followed by inverted flight in a manoeuvre simply called the crossbow. You can see the nose lights of Enid, joined by Reds 8 and 9. And once again, another great, fantastic photo opportunity, so get your cameras ready. Because Air Show 2025, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's been an honour and a pleasure. Please put your hands together for the 2025 Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team. It's the Red Arrows!
Right then, who can see the plane? I can't hear you. Go on, you can go louder than that. Ah, I hear you now. Amazing. So the team coach is going to be looking out the door, looking for exactly the right spot to come down to see us. Very shortly, you'll see some red smoke trailing from the aircraft. The team coach, Flight Sergeant Lyons, will exit from the aircraft first. The red smoke trailing from their legs is created by smoke canisters attached to their boots, which were activated at the very last moment before jumping from the aircraft. We can see all 9 canopies safely deployed as the team immediately maneuvering into the snake formation. For 2025,
display team. Flying in at nearly 200 miles an hour from the centre, pitches the aircraft up and over into a loop. You may be able to spot the aircraft on the left and right side here of the second pilot. Now he's moving right down the line. Those yellow bars, by the way, are exactly what they are. That is the display line. So the aircraft should not come forward of those. So into the inverted, very uncomfortable position to fly there. That's when you find that 10 for the next part of the sequence. This display is key move requires careful energy management, so due to its low power to weight ratio. We're not displaying Bob is qualified QFI flying instructor on 115 squadron based on RAF Tutor, where he trains frontline pilots in QFIs. During his career, Bob has amassed over 8,000 flying hours. He's flown 15 hours of that also. 15 types of aircraft, 2 ballistic roles. You add up all these hours, that's about a year in the air. So watch now as he comes around for a half Cuban. Get the chemicals ready, great stuff coming up. And again, the RAF Display team have their own chalet overlooking the lower green. Now pulling back on the power, pull the rudder, bring the aircraft around into the hammerhead. Now pitching the aircraft up again. You'll notice it's all about engine management and keeping that aircraft flying forward, because at the top of those maneuvers he's running out of speed and he hasn't got the big throttle that he can just push forward and pull the aircraft through. So that means he will have to point the aircraft down pretty rapidly, pushes the aircraft up again, full turn to the top and a wing over and bring the aircraft back down. The Tutor is constructed of carbon composite materials and it's powered by a 180 horsepower one-tone engine. Now a slow roll as it goes down the display line. Now it puts the aircraft up again. It's going to translate all the height that he gains into speed to do the maneuvers. So every time he picks the aircraft up, that means he's going to come bowling back down the other side and do a maneuver. So again, speed building up. 6 FPS is also gained another sensor in the aircraft. So front engine and Babcock International Group, who this aircraft is very much part of the team and why his engineering and managerial career is available at those RAF Falcons in the UK. If you want to find out more, go to the Babcock website. They're heavily involved in the Tutor display team. Once you've got the aircraft back around and another slow roll. It's a skill that you develop over time. It's a combination of elevator, rudder and Airborne all working together. You get a good view of what the wind is doing at height there. You see these turns, blue to the right. It's not incredibly powerful, incredibly heavy. 1 minute left to fly, you see the rest of the drop back. For those of you considering going to universities, there are 15 university air squadrons across the UK, and on the squadron, students are taught to fly the Tutor, as I said, by highly experienced military instructors. So it's worth mentioning that the University Air Squadron service includes solo aerobatics. They also provide a huge opportunity for personal development as well as a wide variety of adventure training we do today. And not just flying, but also expeditions across the globe. A little bit of crazy flying there. Stirring the cockpit. Using the controls and a little bit of rudder. And today the Royal Air Force is shooting for multiple rewarding and demanding professions. It has an exciting future with continued development of combat and safety, maritime control aircraft. Okay, Paris, you guys are here, you're on the ground, you've got a very distinctive black inflatable tent. What are you doing over there?
So we're here to talk to everyone that's here about the amount of what it is, what we do, what we stand for. We've got a range of merchandise available, and we can talk to the team, so customers being there and being there covered.
You've got very exclusive rates, a very eligible rate, you've got these slate posters, and one of your team members made it, right?
Absolutely, so it's just something that we are taking back to the year.
Commentators doing that. No music for them. We don't need it. So as they come around the back, I'm still going to stay and understand like that with the Spitfire tucked up underneath. Let's talk about PA-474. Been configured to operate in the Far East, then the Far East ended. So combat operations ended before the aircraft was completely deployed, and it was stored for just 3 hours and 10 minutes on its aircraft. So from September 48 to February 52, after conversion work, it then started conducting aerial survey and mapping work out in the East and South Africa related to survey. We've racked up about 2,000 hours on the airplane doing that, which is still not a lot on an aircraft like this before returning back to the UK. And then it was learned to flight refueling images. Then converted it into a pilotless target drone, and we're going to use it to shoot it down with a drone.
You need to stay there from here.
I like playing it up there. Do I not?
Sorry, no, I said no. Nope.
Thankfully, saner heads prevailed, and the use of the target drone was cancelled, and allocated to Cranfield College back in 1954, where he was modified for experimental aeroplane. So using it as a sort of testing for new airplanes, how they work with the wing, so there's a lot of modifications taken there at Cranfield, as you can imagine, and it served that capacity for 10 years at Cranfield. But even in those 10 years, it only racked up another 100 hours, so that wasn't a lot. on its airframe. Then in 64 it was adopted by the Air Force Department and it went on static display for the RAF Museum. We found out ahead of the school and over there and just waited for the opening of the museum. So the museum actually hasn't been built.
Very well. Schön, ja, da bin
kangaroo in Wellington boots and bagpipes, and that represented the mixed nationalities of the Scottish, the Australian and the Welsh of the crew at the time, which was 75005, and that was 5th Operation 460 Squadron, the Royal Australian Big Road, and then it was What a great shot over the perfect line with the Isle of Arran in the background. On the starboard side of PA474 where the squadron code BNT. These being the code letters of the aircraft in which flying officer Duke Milton to 27.
all the aerobatics is doing. Sorry, I was talking with the pilot, so I'm also the safety pilot, so I am on the radio as well with him to make sure he's performing an amazing air show for you guys.
Once again, the 300 come down. That roll rate is incredible. How fast can you roll that aircraft?
Well, Joe, this aircraft will move 20 degrees per second.
So in 1 second you can go around 1.5 miles.
That's right, you are good at mathematics, Joe.
It's on its side and rotating as well. What's that called?
This is freestyle. You can imagine whatever you want. Try it in flight and it will be sure.
It's got a light coding engine, but what's the power to weight ratio? Can you accelerate as you're going up?
Yes, sure. More to weight ratio is all I want, so the aircraft weighs around 600 kilograms. So
also the storm coming down and transitioning in that maneuver, you get something called negative G. Positive G is where you're being pushed down into the sea, but if you do that outside, it's what's called negative G, where you're being pushed down. What are the aircraft rated for? Positive and negative?
yeah, we don't like negative G's as pilots. So for this aircraft, we can stay up to plus or minus 7 G's.
But a person can't sustain that for more than a couple of seconds.
So you have to train, you have to...
And there you go, that's the inverted G I'm talking about. See, on the outside, so all the blood is coming up from your feet, your body is rushing into your head.
And there is nothing to do to sustain. I mean, there are no specific maneuvers you can do with your body.
As you see those snap rolling, this is fly-by-wire nonsense, is it? This is all, I've got a stick, the stick's got a wire, the wire goes to the wing. That's how you make this aircraft roll.
Yes, it's all with the muscles and with mainly the arms for sure.
You know an extra pilot has got really big arms.
Yeah, that's it. You're right, Joe.
Again, I sort of call that a launcher back, maybe a little bit with a wing over curved in, but this freestyling is very, very, very interesting in an aircraft with this power and this control. And the pilot, what's his background? Obviously he's good at competition aerobatics, but what was he doing before that?
Yes, before going to the French aerobatic was fighter pilot. 2000 years ago. He was dedicated for air-to-ground mission. He has a bit more than 3,500 flight hours.
The aircraft, the X-340, it has a very, very long, what we call an aileron. It's nearly the whole length of the wing. reading back on. It's so easy to tell it. The big thing is, I think, like get your cameras ready. It's time for Pyrotechnics motorized sliders.
Bloody hell.
Size hog.
Okay, guys. I can't do it better. I think they went oil.
So not to be outdone by the Red Arrows or the French Air Force, Sydney Charles himself also has a version of the heart. A beautiful way to start with the plane. Now as you can see, Grob 105 gliders, slightly modified because most gliders don't have LED strips on them. These ones do. Gives them good visibility from our point of view. We can see them clearly. LED strips on both fuselage and the wing. And what a wing that is. It's a full glider wing. They keep with very good power. So here they come out. These, by the way, are smoke canister. These are not generated like all the other aircraft. Here we go.
Now people get the heart.
with Grob, your flying viewing, but I noticed all vehicles on site, there's no movement allowed. No movement of any vehicles on site.
Must be weird in the cockpit.
So ladies and gentlemen, a wing wave from Sydney Charles Display Green, wave back at them. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. What a wonderful way to finish a wonderful first day. Thanks to the gliders who are visitors from France.